Blended learning, technology does matter, aims to shed light on the meaning of blended learning, tools to bring about this kind of learning, and the benefits that stakeholders will achieve from it. To quote Malcolm X, education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Unquote. With the implementation of the National Education Policy 2020, the education sector is undergoing tremendous churning and evolving. So the above words become immensely important. The education sector has been impacted the most by technological breakthroughs. Since the beginning of the teaching learning process, technology has played a vital role in imparting education. From the carving of figures and symbols on the walls of the caves to the system of Gurukul education, where pupils were taught the use of technology of those times, to the very recent use of gamification, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, technology is all that matters. The education system is still evolving. In present times, information and communication technology cannot be treated as separate entities. The power of ICT is increasing exponentially due to the development and involvement of artificial intelligence in the form of data, algorithms, hardware, and connectivity. The question arises, why has there been a surge in the deployment of technology in the education sector? What has caused the education sector to switch over from the pen and paper style of learning to blended education? Blended learning integrates technology and digital media with the conventional teaching methodologies. What has brought about this metamorphosis? A major game changer was the COVID-19 pandemic. Before the outbreak of the coronavirus, imparting educations in the classrooms of the schools was the only way to carry on the teaching learning process. The traditional system of education, though not very fit for every student, was being carried on relentlessly. Different students have different IQ levels, so the speed at which the lessons were being taught cannot be justified. The icing on the cake was using the same rubrics for evaluation. The lockdown brought normal life to a complete standstill. The educational activities did stop for a while as everybody was forced to stay at homes. Suddenly, there arose a need for providing an alternative method of teaching. Technology, with its amazing innovations, stepped forward. It proved to be not only the best, but also a very reliable and powerful option to continue with the educational process. Technology, which some time ago was being used as an add-on, suddenly became the backbone of the education sector. Technological platforms such as Google Classrooms and Zoom meetings became the buzzwords as classes were conducted through internet. Even examinations were conducted online. Institutions which once relied on traditional ways of fee collection also adopted online platforms. Even though the trauma of the pandemic has passed, the use of technology in the new normal has become an integral part of the education sector. Innovative technologies using artificial intelligence and machine learning are making it possible to create reliable and efficient ways of imparting education. Moving on to blended learning. The word blend means to combine with something in a suitable manner. So what does blended learning imply? It is a way of combining the expertise of the teachers along with the available digital content in a regular classroom environment to help the instructor carry out the class. The students are able to reap benefits of both the experience of the teacher as well as gain command over their coursework using the available technology. In short, bringing over the positives of the old style with the benefits of the new is blended education or hybrid education. Pratyaksh ko praman kya? The national seminar being conducted today is a classic example of blended learning, where the presenters are face to face with the audience and are using digital media to showcase their presentation. Another example is a recent endeavor of the CPSC. Tagore Public School was appointed as one of the master trainers for their pilot project Safal for conducting online examination. Two of the teachers trained at least 20 other schools for the same. All students of classes 5 and 8 appeared for the exam in 3 subjects each. This shows the seriousness of the government in bringing together traditional methods and contemporary style of education. Blended learning is marked by 2 main features. First, student-centric approach, where students are able to make use of online resources. They are able to procure education at their own pace as many times and whenever they want to. Secondly, more use of technology. The idea behind introducing blended learning is to use online resources to the fullest along with in-person interaction. Numerous aspects form a part of blended learning. The 2 most important aspects include artificial intelligence and gamification. Human intelligence is the power of the human brain to gather knowledge and understanding via thought and experiences from our daily lives. Being humans, we fail to acknowledge the complexity of our form. Humans have cognitive abilities, which include thinking, knowing, remembering, judging, and problem solving. These functions encompass language, imaginative power, perception, and planning. The world we live in runs on data. The amount of data that is generated by both humans and machines is beyond the ability of human beings to absorb, understand, interpret, and make complex decisions. Artificial intelligence is the ability of machines to do things that are considered to be the characteristics of human intelligence. Processing language, understanding images, detecting patterns, solving problems, and so on. It is a branch of computer science that aims to create intelligent machines which can think and act like human beings. The idea is to create machines that can mimic human behavior. When it comes to education, AI has changed the teaching learning process. Although it is undeniable the teacher's presence is not necessary, we do agree that technology will change how they go about their jobs. AI is also transforming the way students learn. Teachers are not only responsible for taking classes, they are supposed to do a lot of administrative tasks as well. All AI programs help teachers by automating those tasks for teachers. AI can make sure that educational software is personalized for individuals. It means that students can learn at their own speed. Classrooms can be accessed globally by the students. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed the scenario. Tools like Presentation Translator of PowerPoint can show the subtitles in real time when the teacher is teaching. Another important aspect of AI is that even teachers can find a lot of information, so they will get to teach new things to their students. Help is available 24/7 thanks to the AI bots. AI is there to complement teachers and not to replace them. There is no doubt that artificial intelligence is a great transformative force. With every passing day, the role of AI in our lives is increasing. We are forced to think whether we will be guided by AI design technology Or will we retain the power in our hands? Ethical issues such as increase in unemployment, spreading misinformation, and data privacy are not useless and need to be addressed to create AI-enabled systems for the good of humanity. However, one must weigh the benefits over the concerns. Science is a boon as well as a bane, but that did not stop mankind from exploring its numerous benefits. The next aspect is gamification. Over the last few decades, various studies have been conducted to improve the effectiveness of online learning with face to face learning. Two such studies report that gamification support blended learning has a positive effect on the students' attitudes towards their studies.
Ma'am, I'm completing within 2 minutes.
Sure, sir. Gamification is a process that uses game mechanics to enhance learning. To quote CAP, gamification is using game-based mechanism, aesthetics, and game thinking to engage people, motivate action, promote learning, and solve problems. Unquote. Some of the games that help in the learning process are the Go Goals board game, Rock, Paper, Scissors, and Semantris. Blended learning is an effective way to enhance the experiences of not only the learners but also the instructors, thus resulting in three major benefits: customized and personalized approach, improved outputs, and greater flexibility. Nothing comes without challenges. The same can be said for blended learning. Though very useful, some practical difficulties come in the form of accessing technology. Since this technology is heavily reliant on the technological tools, and students and teachers are not able to gain access to those tools, it becomes difficult and can lead to frustration. Additionally, all students do not have the same experience while using a certain technology. This creates a digital divide in the classroom. Professional development of teachers is a must to implement blended technology, which actually poses a challenge for many who are either unwilling to accept the change or inept in doing so. To sum up, blended learning with all its aspects can help in making the teaching learning experience not only enjoyable but also open doors of imagination and creativity among students. One must understand how a tool is used defines whether it will have a positive impact on the human beings or will it be a failure. Thank you.